Iso-8 blue level 5 ions are some of the most rare and valuable resources in all of Marvel Strike Force. Its main use is to meet the unlock requirements for Big Boy Apocalypse, but what else? Should you still use your ions for Big Boy Apocalypse? Should you shift some of your goals towards super-skrull in Dark Dimension 6, or should you be doing something else? In this video, I want to talk about the best build strategy right now, along with the best characters to build if you're one of those rare folks who already have a daddy apocalypse. So if you're ready for that Valley Club, then you need to do, find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello. What is up, Valley Maniacs? Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're talking all about the goals in Marvel Strike Force. Should you still be chasing a daddy apocalypse if you have a baby apocalypse? Should be shifting towards Dark Dimension 6 and super-skrull if you still don't have that daddy apocalypse? We're going to talk all about that in this video. Plus, you already have that daddy apocalypse. What are the best characters to take in and build up to Iso-8 blue level 5, since you don't need those anymore? But if it's your first time here at the channel, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel, except starting Friday, because starting Friday until the 5th of July, we're going to be out of town going on vacation with the family. And I will be bringing my laptop, bringing the game, everything. Hopefully I have enough time to make videos and put out content for you guys reacting to everything. But if not, that is why the content is going to be a little bit light. But as far as July 5th, that is when we'll be back and the channel will be back in full swing. But let's get into these requirements for Dark Dimension 6 and super-skrull. So you're going to need 5 characters per trait, so at least 20 characters to complete this. And what you're going to need doesn't have anything to do with your blue Iso-8 4 or 5. You're going to need to have gear 18 for that equipped on all these characters. So where is the value right now? Is it apocalypse? Where are you getting the value right now? Should you be shifting towards from a big apocalypse to a normal super-skrull? I think the answer right now is no. You should be getting as much gear 18 pieces as possible. I think you should be getting as ready as quick as possible, getting all your characters ready, choosing which characters you want to build. But as far as actually shifting your total goals and putting all your resources to that, no. What I think players should be doing is focusing on that big apocalypse, especially if you have a little apocalypse. If you don't have that little apocalypse yet, that is where I think you should be focused. But if you have a big apocalypse, you're going to need to get all these characters unlocked. So you're going to need to get your characters up to gear tier 17 to get the big boy apocalypse. You're going to need to get your characters to Iso-8 blue level 5. And I think that's going to be the big challenge, is that Iso-8 level 5. So what you would need to do is complete all of these missions here. So for that, you need to get your horseman characters up to gear tier 17. Now, as you can see, I don't have all of my horseman characters done. So we don't have this last death saga done. But once you have that, you could go into this apocalypse mission here. You could do the first 3 and unlock that apocalypse with the hard and heroic difficulties. But once you have those missions unlocked that we talked about earlier, do the apocalypse difficult. That is when you can do that big apocalypse. So I think that is where the goals are right now. For me, I'm pretty close. And as far as the value that they bring to the game right now, well, obviously super-skrull is not in the game yet, but should be coming later this month. Apocalypse is valuable everywhere right now, and I think if you shifted and don't have a big apocalypse and had a super-skrull, I think your some of the content that you could clear in the game would hurt. Your arena team would hurt. Some of the things that you could do in Cosmic Crucible would hurt, and you would be behind. So that is where I stand right now as far as where you should use your resources. I think a big apocalypse is gonna be worth it for you. If you have a divergent opinion, though, let me know in the comments if you want to build super-skrull, what you should build. But let's say you already have that daddy apocalypse. You've been collecting all your Iso-8 5, been doing really good in these events, really pushing it, and you have apocalypse built up. Well, who are the characters that I would build up after that? Well, let's go in order. So the top character that I would build is Apocalypse himself. So once you have Apocalypse, that big daddy apocalypse, and you have all your characters with the Iso-8 5, and of course you need your horseman characters on Iso-8 5 for that, and you need the original characters, Weaver, Kestrel, and Deathpool. Once you have them done, my next character is gonna be Apocalypse, just for the value that he brings in so many other game modes. Arena, Cosmic Crucible, not as much in the raids, but Cosmic Crucible, War, those are valuable game modes. So, and especially Arena, Apocalypse is my first choice. Next, and this may surprise some of you, is Kang. Now, Kang currently is on the Masters of Evil team and has a very little role on that. The Masters of Evil very easily beat the Wakandans in Cosmic Crucible on defense. And outside of that, doesn't have a huge use as far as the role on Masters of Evil, but like Apocalypse, using Kang in the arena every single day, using the counter pretty much every arena defense that see there. So in my opinion, this is going to be the second most valuable character after Apocalypse. So if you have that Daddy Apocalypse, you have that Iso-8 5, Kang is going to be the next character because of his arena value, has some backup value in some of the tech sections of the raids right now. So yes, Kang is going to be the next character. After that, I think we go back to another older character, and I would go back building Dormammu. So he is losing value in the raids. You don't have that revived once, but the rest of his kit is still pretty solid. You're getting some of the Cosmic Crucible rules kind of screwing him, and I don't see him too much in arena. I don't use him on offense. I do see some people using him on defense, but pretty much any arena defense is beatable. So the main reason that you're getting value is for some backup value in the raids. You're not getting those revived ones, but his special ultimate are still very good. And as kind of a staple character in Cosmic Crucible on offense. With the current rules, the season that we have right now, use him all the time to beat that unlimited X-Men team on defense. So Dormammu, very, very valuable. Let's talk about some of my other favorite characters, and it has to be Icarus. And when I'm saying Icarus, I mean Icarus and Cersei, because as standalone character, Icarus isn't one of the best characters in the game. As a standalone character, Cersei isn't one of the best characters in the game. But when you combine Icarus and Cersei together, and their passives helping them to get even better, well, they are the best characters in the game. Now, currently, Cosmic Crucible, they're better used on defense, and unfortunately, I do have him on defense, but if you're using him on offense, that is a great character to use. I still use him in the Mystic raids as some of the backup teams. You know, there's a few different characters that I put in that rotation. The Eternals are some of them, and if for some reason you don't have Apocalypse in your shard, you have a big Apocalypse, you're the only one there, and you're thinking, and then you have a Daddy Apocalypse, well, the Eternals, you can still use them in the arena. It's facing off against pretty much any non-Apocalypse team there. But yeah, use them very often, and I think they're one of the most fun teams as well, especially when you're taking out the Hero Asgardians in war. So yeah, Icarus, Cersei are going to get my nod. And last but not least, the character that I'm still using pretty much every day in war, pretty much using every day in that I'm playing war, and every day that I'm playing Cosmic Crucible, it is Dr. Doom. Now, again, like some of these other characters mentioned, they do have some backup value as raid characters. You're not really going to use him in the arena. I do see him kind of like Dormammu sometimes on defense, but all these teams are beatables, and I don't think this is the strongest defense out there. But as far as the raids, you still use him in some of the tech raids. Probably wouldn't use him in the skill raids because of the invaders right now, but in some of the tech sections, the Bionic Avengers aren't really cutting it all the time. I'm still using him in Cosmic Crucible, the Room 5. He works so well in Room 5 in the current season of Cosmic Crucible. And of course, to counter some Young Avengers or other teams in war, Dr. Doom gets a nod. Now, there's no other characters that I currently would build. A lot of them are either losing value or I'm not using them enough to justify that. But if there's any other characters that you are thinking of building up after you get your Daddy Apocalypse, if you are thinking that maybe you should be going and after super-skrull and screwing that Daddy Apocalypse, let me know your thoughts. I do want to hear from you in the comments, but that is what I think is the best. So hopefully this video helps you. Hopefully it guides you on your way to getting that Daddy Apocalypse and that Big Daddy super-skrull. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Check out some of the other videos on the channel. If you want to see what the best teams that you should be building, make sure you check out this video here. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out. See you guys next time.